Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio and our Bat Challenge. That is the Bob's Angels 1000 Challenge. Yeah, so that's offset on the correct side, and then I can go and put the power pole in there, and that's covering everything. Okay, and I did just pick up some of that, so that can go into there. So I'm not being choked up with it. And then I've got a belt to here. I can bring it up to there. I think I'm going to have to put an underground belt from that point out to that point so that I can get my underground belt coming through from down here. See, right there. That one's got to come up to that point right there. And then I kind of don't want to go up through the top of everything. I want to be able to bring the belt now along this bit. And then I want to join in. I suppose really I should be joining in some here, but I also want to join in some over there. What I could do is I could put a split on it here. So I'm not using quite... Actually, no, we want to be using that up, don't we? I know I've got some coal heading out that way, but we can change that round after we've run out of coal on this patch. If we can clean this patch, that would be brilliant. So in order to be able to do that, I just need to move this one over a bit. So you can go and you can go, and we can move that one back. I can have an inserter here that will be able to work, and then that means that I can bring a belt over, down, round, get rid of that power pole, and then put it down on that side instead. Have an underground belt here that goes out to that point, and then another one that goes just to here like this, and then finally an underground belt that comes out over there. So now we are... This is significantly better. So bring you out that way, and you're going to come up here. So I would like to... I'm going to leave this bit where it is, so that will be feeding this piece in here, which is feeding all the coke that we want for doing all of that. I don't need to touch any of that. So what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to bring this belt on up a little bit further, and then we're going to bring that on the lower side of this area that we got here. So I'll do an underground belt there. And that one will come over to that point. And over to that point, and then it will go over there. So it's going to come out like that, and then it's going to join in there. Now, I've got 37. I've got another underground belt somewhere. So that one's going to come out onto there, and then it's going to make sure that this stays full of coal all the way through. I mean, the coal has kind of filled back in a bit, but not fast enough by the look of it over here. Hasn't quite filled in fast enough. If you look back here, we have got a little bit of a shortage in places of our coal running through, which means that what we could actually do with is 3 lanes running up to here and 2 lanes running along there. We'll see if we can do that. I do just need to go back through and check where I have gone and missed off one underground belt. I have left one out somewhere that I shouldn't have. That one's coming in here. I got 2 there, 2 that way. There's 2 here. Those 2 there. That's fine. There. Right, it's that paper. I missed off that little bit on the paper. There's another reason why it's good to always have an even number of these. You always then figure out if you've gone and made a mistake with some of it. There we go. Perfect. And I've got 135 paper. I didn't just pick those up from the belts. That's what I've been carrying around with me. So all of that lot can go through there now. So I've now got my belts joined up where I'd like them to be joined up. I've got a supply of fuel that will be able to work its way round to all of these belts in here. So I've got that bit coming in there. So what I'm going to want to do then is I'm going to want to introduce a 3rd belt along here so that I've got a 2nd belt moving up to that part right in there. The 2nd belt is going to be the easiest part. I'm going to go back into here, and I'm just... Actually, I don't even need to put one of those in because I've already got one. I'm going to run that up to there. I'm going to take a underground, and it's going to jump across that little area right there. And then we're going to put you down. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to bring that one back down here. That was going to go there. And then that belt's going to go there. And this one's going to go on up and hook into the side on there. So there's our third belt right in here. It's going to go that way, and that one's going to go there. I'm just going to run this along here. It's going to be easier just having it up by one, I think, just to until I bring it over to this point. Actually, we'll probably put our... We can put a split on there, I suppose. That out to there. Right. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do this so that I've definitely got... I get rid of one of those. And that one. If I put this out like that, and then I put that belt around like that, I've got a third. I got two belts coming in here, and I got two belts coming in here, plus that piece up there. So I've got all the material coming in. I want this one though. I want to prioritize that. That's coming in on the right-hand side. It's going to be this priority up here, so that this belt right in here won't take priority. That's the stuff from the new patch that we're harvesting just down there. We will leave that exactly where it is. I'm going for a wander. I didn't want to do that. We do have another 166 million coal up here on this island, and we can get to that island fairly easily. It's not interfering with anything else. So what we're also going to want to do is we're going to want to build another facility, a bit like we've got here, up there with all of that coal. But we will get this up and running first so that we've got this completely set up as a full backup to everything that we've got on the top. Now, I want this third belt coming in now. That one's going to come across over to here. I'm then going to put a series of these, like that. We will put in a few extras, just like this, and then they will spread out through. I'll put that one in on that side. So I've got several belts coming in through here. Actually, I'm going to move that one. The problem with moving that one is that it's going to be in the wrong... It's going to break connection on there. And I don't really want to do... You know what, we're just going to have to do that anyway. Here. That's got to go up by one. So we will connect that back in with a new logistics... a construction zone expander right in there. So that will connect everything back in together again, which means that I've then got a bit more room up here to spread these apart again. Now, I'm running 3 belts on there, but what I'd like to do is I'd like to have that one. I'd like to have a belt running across here. And I don't have that at the moment. So what we'll do instead is we'll take that one out. We'll put an underground belt coming over to that point, and then we will hook it in a little bit further down. So we'll put that one up there, and then I'll put that down so that I've got some redundancy layers coming in. And then you're going to drop down over to there, and I'm also going to put this in. And I'm going to put that in up there. So I've got more splitters splitting apart everything that is feeding in. But why aren't you feeding? Oh, that's because that's... I've got output priority on there. I don't want output priority. I want input priority. That's the error that I've got and made there. Did anybody else notice that I'd done that? So this one here... I actually removed that one completely. So that I've only got one. So I don't actually need... This... That's going to be fine. Can leave that as it is, and I can add that one in. So we've got input priorities in the right directions. I actually want that there as an input priority there on the left hand side, so it inputs this bit here as our priority, and then that one's going to be This one here doesn't need an input priority at all. It's just that one back there that needs the input priority. And then these are spreading everything out. So now I have got one belt running all the way over to here, and that is crammed full. I've got 2 belts running up to that part right there, and then I've got 3 belts running up to that part right there. Now, I have, at the moment, in theory, got enough coal to be able to feed everything just coming in from the bit that we've got. And we're only using 156 megawatts right now. I'm not doing any research. So, and I don't have any robots running at the moment either. But you got to remember that robots do take up quite a lot of power, don't they? So we kind of got to take that into account. I'm going to run this one now. I'm going to do the cliff explosives just because there's no particular reason. This one, I feel, would probably be pretty good. Assembling machine level 3. That would actually be pretty good. And we've already got the orange electronics. I can research this one without anything else. I'm going to need the orange electronics to be able to make them, but, yeah, minor detail. Okay, let's go all the way back down to the bottom to our new coal patch and put power in for that one, and then actually get the coal coming all the way up to the top being used. And then we got to start making a whole new power facility, because we are still running pretty much at capacity of what we've got right now. So all I'm doing at the moment is I'm just joining together all of the mining drills in here, and I'm actually making sure that each line joins onto the next line. So I'm just like adding in an extra power pole on the end of each side over here, and then running down through. I'm not actually hooking it up to the main power grid yet. I will do that in a minute. I don't want to do it yet because I kind of want to do the whole thing all at once, because it's likely that it is going to cause power surge that we may not be able to fully cope with. So I figure if I wait just a minute before I actually fire that one up, it might be better. So I'll bring that one up. I'm going to basically now, I'm just joining those in together like that, and then I'll put one right in there. Okay, we've got the whole lot all in. And I look in here. That didn't actually take a lot more power. That took a lot less power than I thought it would. So I'm just going to put a redundancy in on each line down through here like this. There. And I've only got one power line coming down. So we're going to do a second. We're going to sort of connect across over on this side. And look at all of that coal coming in across over there. That is absolutely fantastic. We'll put an extra one. Okay, that's pretty good, I think. So now we can go up and we can have a look, and we get up to this point, and this is where it'll get up to there, and then it will split. We'll have some of it go over this side, and some of it goes up and will go on around there. So we have it loop round that way, and then this bit is heading up this side. So there, that's coming in through, and that's coming in through there. It'll come up to that point. This is going to loop in round here. This is going to get there a bit quicker. It's already coming in through, and then it'll get over to that side. This one's got to go on up further and then along the top and back down again. And this coal is coming in here already into the right spot. Skipping out past all of this. I do wonder if I should join... I can join that in later when the coal back there on the main patch has already run out. There's everything moved in. That's gone right in tight. It's actually going to start backing up in a minute. I've got priority feed out on this bit. I should have that one as a priority feed on that side. That's why I did that. And then I changed it because I forgot. I can't do that. Right. Anyway, I have now got everything. Everything's full of coal all the way through. So I just need to change a priority in feed on that one to the top end so that this one down here doesn't take priority. This is a backup. I want that to stay as a backup line. I don't want it to be used as a priority line because it's going to end up causing us problems, I think. I'd like to use the coal patches up one at a time. It's going to be a little bit easier, I think, especially if we can clear this main patch that we've got in the middle, the one that this one up here. If we can clear this patch first, or at least get the majority of it, like we've got everything up here. It's only a little strip under here that we will have left. If we can get all the rest of it moved out of the way to begin with, I think that's actually going to benefit us in the long run. Plus, it's just going to look tidier. That's the other important thing. It's going to look tidier. So. No, I don't want that one. See, now I'm using up the fresh coal. We don't want to do that. We want that to be prioritized on the right-hand side. That's the old one. This is the new one in here. This is the one that I want to use up. I don't want to use up. Let's back up. Okay. That's looking pretty good in there. So over this side, I've got steam engine level 2 and I've got boiler level 2. And we're going to want several more of those. Now, the setups that we've got with each of these, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 going up through there. So I've actually been using one pump with 20 boilers and 40 steam engines. So I'm going to do the same thing that we've got right here. We've got 20 boilers. So I'm going to go with 60 boilers and 120 steam engine level 2. Don't have enough to do that. Boiler level 2. I need fluid block 1. And to do that, I need stone furnaces. And I need stone to be able to make the stone furnaces. I can actually make the stone furnaces. That's not a problem. I can make 120 of those. So they're not the issue. Make 120 boilers. It's to go up to level 2 that we need a little bit more. So we're going to need a few extra ingredients. Right. The copper over here that is currently in short supply. We're not going to worry about that at the moment. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to ditch those 57. They're going to go in there. Get them out of the way. I've got like 600 pieces of coal on me at the moment, which I'm going to put some in there. I'm going to come down here. I'm going to ditch that. Come down a bit further. I'm going to get rid of that. I've got 4 solid fuel blocks over here, which I'm going to get rid of. Put those in there like that. I've got 200 cellulose fiber. I've got a petrochem. I've got solder. I got lots of stuff that I don't actually need to be carrying around. So we're going to just go through and get rid of it. I'm going to pick up more mining drills. And I need to get some fluid boxes and a few other bits. The fluid boxes are making just in here. They are in there like that. Fluid box level 1. I've actually got 680 of those. So I don't think those are the ones that I'm going to need. So what is it that I need? For a boiler level 2... It's construction frame 2? Construction block 2. Ah, yes, it's construction frame. A construction frame level 1 right there. I'm in here. Just going to put that over there like that. Grey circuit board level 2. Let's come down here. That's that one. They can go into there like that. I've got... red circuits, resistors. I got an extra 93 resistors in there, so we can pop those into that bit. Mechanical parts, I'll keep those. These here, the construction components, I'm not using those. So we'll have a look in here, and we'll drop out 35 of them. These tinned parts, don't seem to be using those either. Tinned copper wire. I'll run down here. As I need to go and get a whole load of mining drills, I may as well come down here as well, and then we can ditch some... there we go. We do want to put it into there. So I'm going to go into that one, and I'll ditch 100 of those. And I seem to have picked up more timber somehow. I didn't think that I was picking up timber. But anyway, I'll drop that lot in there, and that's making seedlings. And if you make seedlings, you can actually grow them in greenhouses and get timber, or at least you could. I think that might have been a way that... I think that was one of the things that I disabled in this playthrough, because it is a very, very easy way to get timber. See, tree, timber, saw blade. You can turn naphtha into wood? Synthetic wood. Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know that was a thing. And we got that one, and we got that one, and... yeah. Maybe it's trees then. Yeah, there are 11 different methods of trees. We've got 10. Yes, this is what it is. 10 seedlings and 20 water gives 2 to 4 trees in these greenhouses, and they craft really, really quickly, so you want lots of seedlings. That is actually a way to get massive amounts of timber, but I'm not sure that I actually want to go and do that. Right. I've cleared some space. I want to grab some mining drills. We're going to need quite a lot of mining drills, so I'm thinking 200 of them. Let's take 300 just in case. And then I'm going to want to go over this way. I'm going to need... What am I going to need for this? I'm going to need a load of steel. I want gears. I have no gears. I'm going to need iron to be able to make gears. I've got iron right here. I could go and pick some of that up in a minute. I've got steel on me. It's not those, it's these. Construction frame level 2. 1, 2, 3, 4 lots of that. It's now allowed a few more of these. I can get 30 of these, and I get 64 boiler level 2. Why only 64? 5 construction frame. I need 60 of them. I need 60 boilers and 120 steam engines. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and 40. So we'll run with 40 of them just for a minute. There's boiler level 2. And it's a standard boiler. I don't want a fluid burning boiler. I want these right here. So we're going to run with these right here, and we're going to see... I can't remember how many you can put in a stack, but it is got to be the level 2 boilers that we want for this. Force analyzers. I don't need to be carrying force analyzers around on me. So there's 120 of those that I want to get rid of, and that's another stack that I'm basically freeing up. This is the force analyzers right in here, and I can get rid of a bit of solder right in there as well. I got those mechanical parts. Okay, I can put the boilers all together. Put them 125 in there. Wait a minute. I have an error down here. We have a farm that is not working. Now we have a farm that is working. Right, so I have got 40 boilers. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what it was. I didn't have enough fluid boxes. Right, get rid of that. I need a few more fluid... I think that's what I need for these. Fluid box. Yes! I need fluid boxes. I'm pretty sure I'm going to want steam as well. Not steam. Steel. Oh, no, I've got loads of steel. It's the gears. I do need some gears. Now, I can make the gears, and it will actually let me go and do that. That there is mechanical parts. Somewhere I've got gears being made. I just don't remember where. See, I've got mechanical parts being requested right there. And construction frames. I don't damn electronics blocks. Got those. It's going to be quite a trip that we're taking. So we're going to have to make sure that we have definitely got the right materials here. So I've plenty of these. Let's not take any more of those. And then we can head back this way. Now, somewhere I should have gears. I don't have gears in there. There I have gears. Strangely, though, I don't have a chest of gears. Why do I not have a chest of gears? I've got mechanical parts. I've already found that chest. Yeah, I don't, do I? If I go in here and I go gear, I've got no gears coming out. Now, that one in there, that is basically making those rods into gears as rapidly as we possibly can. I need fluid boxes. Take another 1,000 of those, and then if we have a look in here, steam engine level 2. It's the gears that we want. The steel bearings, we will have to just make those as we go along, but it's this bit. This ain't right, so I need to be able to fit in another one of these. That one's got to go, that one's got to go, that one can go there. Inventory is full, no surprises there. We've got 27 standard assembling machines. So I'm going to go into here and I'm going to make level 2 assembling machines. Like that to use up those 27. I mean, I'm going to make too many. I'm going to have an extra pile of these now. Yeah, look. 1, 2, 3, 4. So maybe I could make... I can't make 4 of these. Right, so I need to put 1... there, like that. Cannot insert the rod into my inventory. I don't have the space for it. I can remove that one. And that one can go there, like that. So then we want to put down a power pole in here. I'm then going to take... that one's going to move up. So you're going to go there, and you're going to go there. This is going to be gears that we're going to make. We want Angel's components in there, and it's got to be gears. So it's just the iron rods being turned into gears. It's a nice, easy, simple recipe. That one there, though, is gears, and then that gets converted into the mechanical part. So what I want is I want the pickup to be, the drop-off to be over there, and the pickup to be... it's actually going to be straight down. That pickup is going to be there. See, it's going to go from this one into there. And then your collection point is going to be just to the side of you. Your collection point is going to be here. And then, actually, your pickup point could be right there. And your drop-off point is going to be here like this. Down in that corner. So that one's going to feed this one, and that one up there is going to feed this one up here. So you can have a look there. We've got a long extension on that one. We got the short extension on that one, which is the optimum efficiency. Not optimum. Optimum. Then I'm going to want to take this one here. Now, this one's going to be a little bit more tricky. So what I'm going to do is that one's going to go there. I'm actually going to change you round. I still can't go and pick up that. I need that steel rod to be picked up off the floor. So let me just pop those down there, and then I can pick up that steel rod and that steel rod, and I can go into here, and I can drop both of them in there so they're out of the way. Pick those two up, and we can go over to here. You are going to go there like that, and you are going to go there like that. That's how we're going to do this. So then that one is picking up from that point, and then it's going to be dropping down there like that. It's going to have a long drop down into here. And I'm going to give that one a long pickup as well, because then it's easier. It doesn't have to retract when it moves. So then this one here, the pickup for that one is going to be straight above it, and it's going to jump out onto that one. I'm then going to put down a chest down here. I'm going to take one of these, and that one needs to... that one can go to that point, and we can put a power pole in on there. And then we can take an inserter, and that inserter is going to go here. And then I'm going to extend it out so that it goes out down onto that corner, and it's going to be picking up from up here. So it's picking up from up there, and it's dropping it into the corner of that chest. So I've actually got gears going into here as well. So we've got the materials coming in and being made, and then we're dropping gears into this chest. And we've got that one is still going, and it's feeding these two in here with all of the gears that it needs to be able to keep that one running. Nothing else has changed on here. I've still got both of these coming out that way. That seems to be working all right. Okay, so we've got the cliff explosives. Unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. A massive thank you to everybody who has earned their way into the Great Book of Names. To find out some more details about all the names coming past, please head into the description and click on the link to the Discord. It's a link to another video. The link is on the other video. Please also consider checking out the links there for Nitrado, who provide gaming servers for games like Farming Simulator, Minecraft, Ark, and several others. And there's also Fanatical, who will help support your gaming habit by providing you with cheap games and also giving me a small commission on anything that you buy using my link. If you've enjoyed this particular video, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.